This is section 1.2, measuring and constructing segments. So last time we talked about points, lines, and planes. Today we're going to dive in a little bit more with segments. So vocabulary terms that we need to know: congruent segments. Congruent segments are segments that have the same length. A notation thing, you might see an equal sign with a little squiggly on top. That means congruent. A construction is a geometric drawing using a compass and a straight edge. Don't worry so much about that right now. We might be doing some of those later, but don't worry about it for right now. And then distance is the absolute value of the difference of coordinates A and B. So distance, always going to be positive for our purposes. And we're trying to figure out how far apart they are. Some more vocabulary. Between, it's the same definition you would probably intuitively think. If you have 3 points that are collinear, that are on the same line, you can say that one point is between the other two. And then a postulate or axiom is a rule accepted without proof, and a theorem is a rule that can be proved. So our first postulate that we're going to have is postulate 1.2, which says that if B is between A and C, then AB plus BC equals AC. So what that's going to look like is if you have a segment, and let's say we have points A and C, and we know B is between A and C, so let's label that quick. We have A and C, B is between them. Then we know that the value AB plus BC is the total AC. And then the same thing works backwards. If AB plus BC equals AC, then we can assume that B is between A and C. I believe this one is called the segment addition postulate. We're talking about adding segments together. Part plus part gives us whole. So let's do some examples. For the first one, find DF. So we're finding the value of DF. In this case, notice that DF is the whole, and we're given 2 parts. So we want to do part, excuse my handwriting, plus part equals whole. So in this case, 23 plus 35 is equal to DF. 23 plus 35 is 58, so DF equals 58. All right, let's look at the second one. Finding GH. So here's what we're looking for. This time we're looking for one of the parts, so let's fill in what we know. So we know one part is 21, plus the other part, GH, we don't know, is going to give us the whole, which is 36. Go back to Algebra 1 to solve equations, so minus 21, minus 21. So that means GH has to be 15.